Okay, so everyone's talking about AI changing everything, right?
It really does feel like AI is everywhere these days, right?
But how is it impacting cars specifically? That's what we're going to dive into today.
Definitely. It's way more than just those self-driving cars you see in the news.
Exactly. AI is revolutionizing the whole auto industry, from the way cars are designed and built to the driving experience itself.
I think people would be shocked at how much is changing behind the scenes, too, like in the factories.
Oh, yeah. We found this awesome Salesforce article from 2024 that breaks it all down. And one of the first things it talks about is how AI is impacting manufacturing.
Which is fascinating because even though robots have been building cars for years, it's really different now.
Totally. AI is taking automation to a whole other level.
It's true. AI-powered systems can learn, they can adapt, they can constantly improve.
It's not just mindless machines anymore.
Right. It's about intelligent systems that can make decisions and solve problems.
So it's about more than just like putting parts together faster.
Oh yeah, for sure. AI is bringing like way more precision and efficiency to the whole process.
And that's leading to some pretty cool innovations. The article gives the example of 3D printing with AI.
Oh yeah. AI-powered 3D printing is a game changer. You can create complex parts way faster,
And more accurately.
way more accurately.
Wow, that's incredible. And it also opens up the possibility of like localized production,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Imagine manufacturers being able to produce parts on demand closer to their customers.
Cutting down on transportation costs and those long lead times.
Yeah.
Like instead of having these massive factories making the same parts over and over,
Yeah,
you could have smaller, more flexible facilities popping up all over.
exactly.
It feels like a total shift in how we think about car manufacturing. But what about the people who work in those factories?
That's a question everyone's asking, right?
Are robots going to take their jobs?
It's a bit more nuanced than that. The reality is AI is going to change the types of jobs that are available in manufacturing.
So some jobs might go away.
But other jobs will be created. We'll need people who can work alongside robots.
People who can program those AI systems and analyze all the data they produce.
Well,
It's
exactly.
like we're moving from a world of wrenches and welding torches
Mhm.
to a world of algorithms and data. That's a big jump. But okay, so they've talked about the factory floor.
Right.
But what about actually driving? How is AI impacting the experience behind the wheel?
Oh, it's changing that too in some really interesting ways, like with all the new tech features we're seeing.
I feel like the technology in cars is becoming just as important as the engine itself these days.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of that new tech is powered by AI.
Okay, so what are we talking about here? Is it just fancy gadgets and gizmos? Or is there something more to it?
It's way more than just gadgets. AI is making cars more personalized and connected than ever before. Think about it. Your car could actually learn your preferences and adjust to your needs.
So like
Yeah.
picking my favorite radio station.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. But it goes way deeper than that. We're talking about systems that learn your driving habits,
Wow.
adjust settings to your liking, and even predict what you need before you even know you need it.
Okay, hold on. That sounds almost creepy.
Haha, I know what you mean, but think about how convenient it could be. Imagine getting real-time traffic updates tailored to your route, or your car suggesting alternate routes to avoid congestion.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Especially if it's based on my past driving patterns.
Exactly. It's like having a super intelligent co-pilot in the passenger seat.
Cool. But doesn't that also kind of make us, like, lazy drivers?
That's a good question, and it's something that experts are debating right now.
Yeah.
It's all about finding the right balance between leveraging AI to make driving safer and more convenient, while also making sure that drivers stay engaged and alert.
Right.
So we don't become completely reliant on these systems.
Because at the end of the day, we still need to be able to drive ourselves. Okay, well, let's move on to one of the most talked about aspects of AI in cars, advanced driver assistance systems.
ADS, yep.
These aren't just fancy bells and whistles. They're features that are designed to make our roads safer.
Exactly.
So like what? Lane departure warning and automatic emergency braking and stuff.
Those are some of the big ones, yeah. ADS uses a combination of cameras, sensors, and AI algorithms to constantly monitor your surroundings and assist you in critical situations.
So it's like having a second set of eyes looking out for you on the road.
Pretty much.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But how do they actually work? Do these systems really make decisions in real time?
They do. They're constantly collecting and processing data from their sensors, using AI algorithms to analyze this information and determine the best course of action.
Wow. Sounds like there's a lot going on behind the scenes. Before we dive too deep into the technical stuff, let's shift gears and talk about how AI is impacting another crucial part of the auto industry, the supply chain.
Okay, so we're talking about how cars get from the factory to the dealership, right?
Exactly. And AI is changing that whole process in some pretty radical ways.
It's true. Imagine a world where car companies can predict demand with incredible accuracy, optimize their inventory levels, and ensure a seamless flow of parts and materials.
That sounds incredibly efficient.
It is,
But yeah.
and AI is the driving force behind it.